Hey guys, it is me, Simon the Gamer, 2010, and you guys have been requesting for a long time now on another tutorial for Cinema 4D. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this black bar right here, I hate how those look, so I'm gonna go to render settings and change this to 1920 by 1080. And once you do that, the black bars will be smaller and the screen ratio will be better, in my opinion. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, while in this, we're going to import our Minecraft rig. Now what we're going to be going over today is a how to pose and animate a character shooting a bow. It's been highly requested off of you guys, so I'll do it. So moving folder, my rigs, and I'm going to open up FMR5. So this is depending on the steps you guys are going to take, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn off all the eyes for the rig, and I'm going to turn off fancy feet. So I'm going to go ahead and turn all of those off, and there we go. This is just more comfortable for me, although I'm going to use the bow that comes with FMR5 so that you guys can do it without too much help. So we go ahead and import the bow on this side. This is the right. I think I usually have it at like 1.3. Yeah, somewhere around right here. And I'm going to move the bow up to the hand. And then yeah. Now this is just the first step. I'm going to go ahead and turn on automatic keyframing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the rig down like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a base pose, which basically means the first pose the character will be in before he shoots. So the first main pose is this. His body will be tilted mostly. It could be a bit, I usually try to keep it at like a perfect angle. Somewhere where it's like 85 degrees on the green axis to the right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this leg like this. Now we're just going to push it right there. We're going to go to the red leg, we're going to move it like that. We're going to push down the green arm, or the green waist, sorry. And then we're just going to keep moving this until it looks pretty accurate with how you shoot a bow. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to move this right here and move it up. What we're going to do is move the body like this. Okay? And now here is our main position, and this position is pretty good. So let me go ahead and rotate the body like this, and like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move this body part right here like this, and now we're going to rotate it like this. Now we're going to rotate the bow to where it's still at this angle. The reason why we're doing this is because when you do hold a bow, when you do hold a bow, you're going to hold it somewhere around like this, where your body is tilting towards the direction, the bendy part of the joint between your arm and your upper arm. So you always are going to hold a bow like this. At the second position is like this. And now we're just going to move the arm to here. And now, there you go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to line up the two arms to where they're in a straight line. And now we're going to pull back the bow rig. And now we're going to play around with this until the string connects with the upper arm. So you're just going to play with the rig until the back of this string hits the arm. So it's somewhere about right here. Just yeah, make sure and see if it's fully pulled back yet. It is fully pulled back. So now we're going to go to the body and we're going to keyframe all of these. And now we're going to go to 10 frames, and now we're just going to have him take a step back, like this. And now he's taken a whole step. Now a cool trick you can do, and I kind of realized this, is on the part where the body and the leg has to move up, if you want them to move up the same amount, just like by holding shift, it's like the waist and the leg that you want to move up. And move both of them up and they'll move up the same amount. And there you go. Now personally, I don't like this leg becoming straight ever. Just keep it like slightly bent. Anyway. And now what you want is for him to now have his body down to right here, looking at his target. There's the head. And now you just want this to look as realistic as possible. We're going to rotate the bow a bit so it's still looking at his target. And now what we're going to do is just going to go to 5 frames, and we're going to keep it up there. And we're also going to keep this arm rotated like this. And now we have something like this, where the arm is now going down, like it's about to look at his target. So here you go. Now, the problem with this is that the arm moves up, so it looks very choppy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right here, and you're going to put your finger on the screen to where the bow was last. We're on the tip of it. Now what we're going to do is just move it to the exact same location, and there you go. Looks less choppy, and just a simple resolution for a simple problem. Now you notice how the arm stays in this position I told you to put it in, but then it doesn't go back. You're just going to rotate it again to be flat, and there you go. Here's our animation so far. And what we're going to do is we're going to have him shoot. So we're going to have him aim at his target for around 10 frames, kind of to make it look a bit more realistic. Because the true plan of this, the main idea of this, sorry, my sister in the background is talking, it's really embarrassing. Anyway, you're just going to have the bow pull back, so I'm going to keyframe the whole rig at 10 frames by just pressing it a whole bunch of times. It's just simple. And now we're just going to have him move his leg back like this. Oh yeah, and now we're just going to select both parts of the rig, keyframe it at 20, and move it up at 15. Okay, now here we're just going to move the rig like this, rotate it like that, and now we're just going to keep it at that position where he's aiming at his target. So now what we're going to do is bend the arm a bit more now and rotate this. Okay. What we're going to do is just pull back this more. Now we're going to pull the rig back too. And now we're just going to rotate it correctly. Now we're going to select all of the rig, and I think it goes by a bit too fast. So I'm going to press the keyframe button right there. I'm going to highlight all of these. I'm going to push it back to like 30. See how that looks. Nah, I'll go back and I'll change it to just to go to like 25. Okay, now what we're going to do is this one of the hardest parts of making an animation, because this takes a lot of skill to actually pull it off. I fail it a lot of the time, so I might have to edit this out to get the best try, but what we're gonna do is select the whole rig, and we're gonna keyframe it at 25, okay? Just do that a whole bunch of taps and run 2 or 3. Selects all the rig and all its rotation axes and size axes, and it's just, I prefer to do that. It's a lot easier. Although, let's go ahead and try this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the bow shoot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the frame where it goes down, keyframe that, right here, keyframe that. Now in 2 frames we want it to go all the way down to 1. So I might have that glitch. What I do is move that frame to right there and see if it still has it. No. Doesn't really have as much of a glitch. What I do is you have to keyframe by holding Control and clicking on the little dot. That's how it goes invisible right here, so we're just going to keyframe it there. Jeez. Decided to have a bad day. You notice how FMR5 is really glitchy, so this is depending on how you guys can run it. But this is the best I can get it to go right now. So now what we're going to do is right here, where the main idea is at 27 we want the whole arm to move back like this by selecting the upper part of the rig and also clicking on this and moving it back. Now we want it to move back like this because he just shot it. This is where it really changes depending on how you animate. You're going to keep his eye on the rig, and we're going to have his arm go down right here. We're going to have his bow also rotate in the direction we want it to. Now I'm going to go back to 25, and the bow will start rotating before it's supposed to, so you're just going to keyframe that again. We also need to move it back. Now here you go. I'm just going to make this look as good as possible, because you never know. It's really hard to know how to animate this easily. It's pretty difficult in my opinion, mainly because of how uncommon finding stock footage for this, how hard it is to find stock footage of those being shot too. It's really difficult. Sorry, I might have to start cutting stuff out soon in the video. Not because of anything bad happening, just because my sister's having a sleepover, and I mean, you never really know. My sister's weird. So, it's really debatable how well this can go, I guess. Okay, so now we want him to take, after this, we're going to keyframe the whole body. And now we're just going to move him back to 32. And we're just going to move it like this, push him down. And he's going to go back to his archer, positioning. Just copy the posing I'm doing right now. Now I'm gonna lay a big secret for you guys. I'm not sure how many intro creators like to tell the community, but it's all true. Is that we're kind of lazy. So even if it's obvious that if you were playing Minecraft, you wouldn't pull your bow back again if it's in close range, we like to go ahead and just pretend that he's going to pull his bow back again. So there you go. Now let's watch this. Boom. Pulls it back. Now, just gotta... Now back here, we just gotta move it out a bit more. Boom. Okay, there you go. What we gotta do is also, we're gonna select the rig again. Just gonna keyframe it going from 1. And now, like I said, this is going to be I'm going to probably have this, the title as an advanced tutorial, because this is a difficult technique to understand or, well, do. Because even I don't know it that well. But the main reason why it's glitching here and here is because it's going between these numbers. So I'll zoom in right here. What we're going to do is we're just going to keyframe that and make that 2. Okay, that's right. Now you gotta refresh it. Next keyframe, make this one 3. Next keyframe, make it 4. There we go. And that's how you make it work. And now, I think we can apply that same logic right here. I think it's going to a point where... Huh, never mind. But yeah, you get the point. He just shoots it, now pulls it back again. And now it's either rinse and repeat, or you're going to have him stay in this position. Now, I'm actually animating the bow, or the arrow coming out. It's not that hard. You're just going to go to File, Open, and now you're going to go to Desktop. And then you're going to find some kind of pack that has this like type of old style arrow. I think this pack should have it, but I'll go ahead and leave a pack in the description that does have the old arrow model. I think this is the Tumba Bits pack, or some kind of items pack I found. I don't know if I'll be able to give credit, because I have no idea who made it. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to size this up to probably around 1.3. I'm going to move that keyframe to the very 0 frame. That's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to size up this arrow with the one to the right of it. So just going to do this and now rotate it. I think I need to size it up to like 1.7. Yeah, I think that's about right. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to find the keyframe where it does shoot. Right here is where it shoots exactly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find the point where it does shoot, and now we're just going to rotate it to be at the exact same position. So it's around right here. Now we're going to delete that keyframe, and now we're going to play it and make sure everything works. Okay, everything has worked out perfectly so far. We're going to go to 25. And this is the keyframe before it should appear, and now we're going to keyframe it again where it should appear. Now what we're going to do is click on arrow. Now we're going to go to basic. And then we're going to make sure the keyframing for on is right here, where the arrow is not here anymore. It is now appearing right here. The keyframe before that, we're going to make it off, and then we're going to delete the 0 keyframe. So now it should look like this. The arrow disappears, and now this arrow appeared. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to move it forward. Okay, now we're just going to rotate it a bit. And if it doesn't hit anyone, then I'll show you what it will look like when it doesn't hit anyone. You're just going to give it a bit of a jump there. And we're just going to animate it to where the direction the arrow is facing is also the direction it is going. So yeah, right when it hits that peak, it's going to start going down, so do this. we're going to rotate it completely down, and we're going to move it like this. Then we're going to do after that is keyframe it a whole bunch on the last keyframe it, and go to 2 frames later. We're just going to rotate it like this and move it back. And now here's how it should look. And there you go. That's how to animate a bow in Cinema 4D. It's quite simple if you can follow everything I said in the tutorial. So yeah, I did this tutorial without using the bow that I provide for 2 reasons. Is one, because I'm not going to force all of you to buy my bow rig just so you can follow this tutorial and be good at animating. And once you understand how to animate, you don't need that much crazy supply. As long as you do everything right, I mean, you can animate pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and stop so it's around 40 when it stops. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys something here. In case you guys have ever wondered how to do, how to ever do a 60 FPS project, what you're going to do is go to Edit, Preferences, okay, and then we're going to go to, not Preferences, sorry, Project Settings, and that should show up here. We're going to change the FPS to 60, and now here you go, here's how to do a 60 FPS animation. Now, like I said, you're going to have to work on making the bow not invisible. And like I said, this is rinsing and repeating, making sure that every single frame it stays switching between a solid, even number, like 2, or not even, but just a solid number, not a digit, but a decimal number. So as long as you do that, it should be the exact same in 60 FPS to 30. So yeah, other than that, this is the tutorial. Hope you guys like and subscribe, because I certainly worked pretty hard. I will have the project file in the description for you guys who would like this. So yeah, hope you guys like and subscribe, and see ya.